social media use for children and teenagers under 16 following a similar law adopted in Australia late last year. However, unlike the Australian legislation, Canada's proposal would allow technology companies to avoid the ban if they can prove they have effective measures in place to reduce harm to minors. The proposed legislation also contains broad provisions aimed at regulating AI chatbots and limiting harmful online content. It would establish a new regulator responsible for enforcing compliance among tech companies. Critics, including some free speech advocates, argue that the measures could lead to increased censorship. The move comes amid growing pressures from parent and child safety advocates for stronger online protections, as several countries, including the United Kingdom, consider introducing comparable restrictions. The proposal is being unveiled ahead of next week's G-Summit in France, where world leaders are expected to discuss artificial intelligence and measures to safeguard children from online harms. And that ends the news from Kule Hamzat Studio, Agidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Soya.
Welcome back once again. Now in the exciting world of sports. Mexico coach Javier Aguirre has admitted that Bafana of South Africa are no pushovers and even singled out Rayleigh Ebohile Mofokeng as the player he believes is destined for Europe ahead of tonight's FIFA World Cup opener. The two nations lock hands at the iconic Estadio Azteca in a repeat of the memorable 2010 World Cup curtain raiser. Both coach Aguirre insists his side would not underestimate the Bafana. Speaking on the eve of the clash, the experienced Mexican coach showered praise on South African football, highlighting the recent success of the Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates on the African continent. The Mexican coach also reserved special praise for Bafana coach Hugo Broos, crediting the Belgian tactician for transforming the South African national team into one of Africa's most competitive sides. With Mexico desperate to start their World Cup campaign with a victory tonight, and Bafana eager to announce their return to the global stage after a 16-year absence, all eyes will be on Azteca Stadium for what promises to be a blockbuster opening encounter as the match starts at 8 p.m. Nigerian time. To wrap up the news this evening, here is a recap of the headlines. Reps adopt state police reports, approve 18 Constitution amendments clauses. Analyst says recipients of bandits' cash are culpable under law. Metropolitan Police urges tech giants make stolen phones unusable. Trump says United States will hit Iran tonight, wants control of energy infrastructure. Mexico coach singles out Mofokeng, sends warning ahead of Bafana clash.
Don't forget that you can listen to us live on our website www.agidigbo88.7fm.com. You can also download our mobile app on Google Play Store and iOS. Simply search for Agidigbo 88.7 FM. Follow us on Facebook at Agidigbo 88.7 FM, on Twitter and Instagram at Agidigbo 887 FM, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have news stories and tips for us, contact our newsroom on 070-8714-4865 or send us a mail on newsroom@agidigbo887fm.com.
And before we go this evening, here is a quick tip. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Finally, we have come to the end of the news around the world on Agidigbo 88.7 FM Ibadan, the most listened to radio station. I am Olamide Badmus. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
News is information, and information is power. At Agidigbo 88.7 FM, we bring the news from top to bottom.
The Oyo State Independent Electoral Commission, OISEC, has called for continuous collaboration.
We bring you reports from Oyo State.
The Oyo State House of Assembly has called for thorough investigation.
Southwest Nigeria and the rest of the world.
Has clarified that the body did not receive any cash support from international development.
Trust us to keep you informed every hour, every day.
Agidigbo 88.7 FM, the people's voice. Agidigbo 88.7 FM.
Ó ti ń wáyé kò ì wáyé rí. Ó ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kò ì ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Àkọ́kọ́ orú ẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Ilé-iṣẹ́ rédíò àkọ́kọ́ tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún wákàtí 24 gbáko lónírúurú ètò àti ìròyìn tó gbámúṣe lójoojúmọ́ láti jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ jẹ̀gbádùn ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ àṣetán láti máa dùn yẹn nínú. Àgídìgbò 88.7 FM ohùn aráàlú.
Agidigbo 88.7 FM.
jẹ́jẹ́ là á gbọ́ sun òrìṣà oko ìyá kò gìrìgbà èèyàn tí ó gbà Ṣàngó tìgbó tìjù ni ó mọ̀ ìròyìn tó gbà lẹ́gbòkó tí ò lẹ́jà ń bá kàn nínú iléeṣẹ́ rédíò Àgídìgbò lẹ́wọ̀ ti gbọ́ kárí àgbáyé ni wọ́n ń gbọ́ wá tilé toko là á gbèjò.
This is Kunle Amzat Studio, Agidigbo 88.7 FM. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn.
Níbo la ó ti gbọ́ Àgídìgbò? Níbo la ó ti gbọ́ Àgídìgbò? Ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ Àgídìgbò FM 88.7 la ó ti máa gbọ́.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn talẹ́ òní rèé láti iléeṣẹ́ rédíò Àgídìgbò 88.7 FM Ìbàdàn.